If I told you there is a hotel room in India where checking in means never checks out. Today's story is about a guy who spent the night there and something followed him home. This video is for entertainment purpose only. We don't claim to prove the supernatural, but the story you are about to hear might make you look twist at your own shadow. Meet Chris. Back in November 2007, Chris and his friend Jack headed to the mountains of Manali. It was freezing. The nights were dead silent, and they ended up at a hotel. They gave them room 707. It looked like any other room, nothing special, but sometimes the most dangerous places look the most ordinary. After dinner, they crashed. The Jack had a few drinks and was out cold, and Chris eventually drifted off too. But at 3 a.m., Chris bottled awake. Everything was still until he heard its footsteps right outside the door. Slow, heavy footsteps. He thought it was just hotel staff, but something felt wrong. He tried to wake Jack, but his friend would not budge. Suddenly, the lights cut out. Total darkness, heart pounding. Chris found the courage to crack the door open. The hallway was empty, but the footsteps were still echoing. Thud, thud, thud. He followed the sound deeper into the dark corridor. Then a blood-curdling scream ripped through the silence. He froze, but his legs kept moving him toward the noise. At the end of hall, he saw her, a woman standing perfectly still, her face buried behind long tangled hair. Chris stepped closer and suddenly he felt a cold hand on his shoulder. He moved around. No one was there. Woman, he looked back. The woman was gone. Pure panic. Chris sprinted back to the room, threw water on Jack's face, and screamed, "Get up, we are leaving right now." They grabbed their bags and flew out of that hotel as fast as they could. Safe in the car, Chris told Jack everything. Jack was shaking, saying, "Man, we are lucky we got out." But then a voice whispered from the back seat, "Did you really think you escaped?" Chris looked in the rear view mirror. There she was, her pale face staring right at him. "I am the one who died in 707, she whispered, "and you are never leaving." If you find yourself in Manali, stay far away from room 707. Some doors are meant to stay closed. If this gave you the chills, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. We bring you a new nightmare every Sunday. Please subscribe and like my YouTube channel so I have no mic for recording.